Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry I forgot to post in like 3 months, 4, 5 maybe. But today we're going to be doing something different. Today we're going to be rating every single hunt badge or hunt quest, um, just on a scale of S, A, B, C, D, and of course F. Only the bad ones will go down here. I am trying to be as completely unbiased as possible. I'm writing on how well the quests are put together and how long they take and if they are really just good overall. And also gotta take in question that the developers really only got 3 weeks to develop their quests, so let's get started. So Barry's Prison Obby, pretty sure that's what that was called. It was really you just had to collect donuts around the map. Um, Definitely not S, definitely not A, definitely not B because I think it's gonna be like a C tier because it's not a D tier. Like it's not like just play the game for this long and then you win. Um, but it is definitely just a C tier because they just threw donuts in there and you won. Okay, so Roblox drama. It's basically Total Drama Island or whatever. Um, in Roblox. I don't think I'm going to be able to put it in the same as C, but it was not good because all you had to do is to survive until merge, so nothing was really added. So I'm going to have to put it in D because nothing was added the except the merge quest. It was just the quest. Um Drive World. Okay, Drive World. Okay. Drive World, I'm pretty sure was the one where you went around and collected the eggs around the map. And what's nice about this one was they spawn in random places and they respawned every time and you had to partake in a special hunt race event. So I'm gonna put it in B tier for that. Ultimate Football. Um they really did not add anything for this. All you had to do was pay for 4 quarters, and that was it. So D tier. Fusion football, basically the same thing, except this one you just had to catch once and tackle twice. So same thing. It's gonna go in the same thing. I think this game was called Horse Island or something like that. Um, they added a new thing. They added something new. It didn't take that long. It was okay. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Fruit Battlegrounds. I'm gonna put it in D tier just because it really did not tell us what to do. You had to like look up a video to do it, but you had to reach level 15 on one fruit and then get a double kill, which is really really hard. So that's why it deserves B tier or D tier, and it really did not add anything either. So Slap Battlegrounds. So this added a new quest in the vault and a new glove, kind of, but it was the problem with this was you had to get a private server because there was no way they were going to be able to do this in a public server. Also, you had to have a specific glove, which was the Reach glove, and it just took forever to get. But it was new. It did add a little bit new, so I'm gonna put it in C tier. Cheese Tower Defense. I'm gonna put it in B tier just because even if you had just the very beginning the very beginning tower, you could still complete it by upgrading everything. And they added a new game mode for Easter too. Lumber, wood chop or log lumber simulator or whatever. F tier. These developers do absolutely nothing for their games. They just copy and paste everything. This was literally just cut down a few trees in a special world and boom, done. So, but they're copied and paste. They are copied and paste. Club Roblox. Contemplating between S and A because in Club Roblox it is a roleplay game, but there was a lot of obbies and it was generally a good storyline. There was obbies, puzzles, so I think I'm gonna put it in S tier. I think we can all agree with that. Barry Ave. I think we're gonna have to put it in D tier probably, because they didn't even bother to change their border to the hunt. Also, you just had to make a fruit bowl, and that was it. SCP 3008. If you are lucky, you'll spawn near Fort, where the food court is, and hopefully you can get the podium. But like, they literally just added a podium and a few crests. My God, a few quests to like it was like 3 objectives that you had to do in the middle of it. So then you had to survive until day after that. Personally, I think I'm gonna put it in C tier just because they did add a few things extra. It's definitely not D tier, but it's definitely not B tier. So it's gotta be C tier. Adopt Me. I'm trying to be unbiased with this one, so I'm gonna put it in B tier just because it was short and simple and actually was pretty nice to go through. It was bringing back their or like old original events, which was fun to reminisce on, whatever. Don't remember this name of this game. I think it's another driving game. I remember the quest though. You had to go around and collect. You had to go continuously go. You know what? I'm confusing it with this one. Drive World was the one that needs to be in C tier just because this one you had to go back and forth from like a junkyard and just continuously back and forth from a junkyard and build a car. It was fun, but like took a long time. And this one, I'm pretty sure this one was with the egg, so that has to be in B tier. SCP Roleplay The Hunt or SCP Roleplay. I'm gonna put it in B tier just because I think I'm actually gonna put it in A tier. I liked it because you have to be a guard though, because if you're a D class, you're not gonna be able to get to the hunt. Um, it is there's no penalty for death, which is nice. Um, so I feel like everything like that it's a nice game because it's like you just go in, you kill a few sand zombies, and then you just find like a relic, and then you go back and you got the hunt. It's short, simple. It's actually pretty fun to play through. Pretty sure this one is Avatar catalog or something. This one was like an old fighting, like a classic fighting game between the 4 groups. Um, I'm gonna put it in C tier just because. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in C tier just because the overseers always end up winning, and it's basically a win. It's basically a race to whoever gets the overseers first. Whoever gets to the overseers first. Um, Livetopia. I think I'm gonna have to put it in. Hmm. Hmm. This is a hard one because this one was the one where you had to go around on a super slow hot air balloon. So I'm just gonna say I think I'm gonna have to put it in F tier because it took so long. This one I'm pretty sure is hmm, pretty sure I don't know all the games off the top of my head. Um I am pretty sure this one is paintball. The paintball game, you just had to get like 50 tags and that was it. Nothing new. Um, but definitely not with Barry Ave. So I think it's actually gonna have to be in D since there was really nothing to do, nothing new. Bed Wars, it had new models, a new quest, and it didn't matter if you won or lose. So I'm gonna have to put it in A tier. I haven't even played Bed Wars in that long. Undead Defense Tycoon. I actually play this game a lot, but I'm trying to be unbiased. But they really just added zombies that just dropped eggs and really did nothing else. So I think that's why it deserves to be in D tier. Astro Defense, I'm pretty sure it's called, is something. They had it. They almost had it. It were really good models, but it bugged out a lot. And just because of the bugs, I'm gonna have to put it in B. But the quest was really fun to go through. Carry a friend, Abby. I'm gonna have to put it in D just because you had to have people that were, how do I put it? You have to have people that were smart and willing to actually complete the game with you, even if you fell. And the annoying part is if you fell, you had to restart all the way to the beginning. So, pretty sure this is bike hell, I'm pretty sure. Well, whatever this is, this one was horrible. Just because there was a new map. It can't be with Webtopia and Limiterk. It has to be up here. There was a new map, and there was a new map, so that was a little something new. And but it happened like every 8 times, like every 8 maps, and like you had to complete it. It was okay though. I don't remember the name of this game, but I know that you had to go around and basically like kill a whole bunch of people, and they like eventually will drop items, and then once you collect those 10 items around the map, you collect those 10 items, and it was pretty fun. I'm gonna have to put it in like fun to play. I probably would come back to that game. It would probably be A tier. I really liked it, but they didn't change their hunt. It would probably be I have to move it to D tier because they could not change their border. Treasure Hunt Simulator D tier because they didn't add anything new. It would be horrible for the first play. I think I'm gonna have to put it in D tier. Yeah. Steep Steps. Okay. So this one was amazingly made, but it was super hard, and just because how so hard it was, it's gonna have to be A. Okay, this, I think this one, I'm gonna skip these two real quick. I'll come back to them. Brookhaven, okay. Brookhaven, this was kind of what they did last year, but it was a little bit better. I'm gonna put it in D tier or B tier just because they closed off an area of space and you did get a new car and there was new models. It was a nice, quick, easy one. By Gabi. C tier, just because you you only had to complete one quest, but it did take a little bit to get. But it's not this bad. Um, Pretty sure this is murderers versus sheriffs. Um, this one was really fun to solve because it was basically a puzzle where you had to figure out what the drawings were, and there was like 3 different ones. So I'm gonna put it in A tier and B tier just because there wasn't any new maps except one thing. Toilet tower defense. C tier just because they only add new eggs and a few new and like a few new um it was like a few new towers, whatever. I think this was like sword fighting simulator made by the same people. They're going next to each other. F. They're just copy and paste. Click, 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 click. You're done. The floor is lava. They basically did the same thing for so I think these two are gonna go together just because they basically did the same thing where it happens every once in a while, but the map is pretty cool. Um, Tower Defense Simulator. They hit this one spot on. It was honestly an amazing game to play through because they added the core blocks, the map started corroding and all. It was like came back to original. They got all that cool stuff, so it's gonna be A tier. Um, Royal High or Project Smash. It's gonna have to be a D tier for me because the egg only spawned every like 5 minutes, and only one person got it, so you had to be really, really lucky, or you had to buy a private server. Um, I honestly do not remember what these games are. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this was the one game where I know okay, so it's not that one. Um, okay, so Swordburst 3, World Zero. Oh, I know what World Zero is. That was that one. I'm pretty sure that's the game. Yeah, World Zero. It was fun, but it was a little tedious. So I'm gonna put it in C tier because you just had to kill a whole bunch of people or a whole bunch of animals. Um, pretty sure this was. I want to say All Stars Tower Defense. Um, I think this is All Stars Tower Defense. I'm gonna put this in D tier just because they add really nothing new except a bunny boss. And then Swordburst 3. I think that was that one dungeon game. It was like, oh, Swordburst 3, I'm pretty sure was the one where you just went around and beat two dimensions. Same thing as honestly, most of these anime games are just D tier because they really just add nothing new. Okay, Royal High is gonna have to be a B tier, A tier, just because it was easy, it was simple, and even if you didn't win the round, um, you still got the badge, which was super nice. You just had to collect 50 eggs. Um, that one roleplay middle school game, A tier, just because they they were able to make it so you went back in time. I'm gonna have to move it to S tier. You went back in time and basically did Funky Friday or whatever, Friday Night Funkin', on but old thing, but they got really spot on how fun it was. Tsunami Simulator. It's gonna have to be a C, a D, just because you have basically what you do is you have to get to the end, go through a hole in the ground, and then it's walking simulator from there. So it's just D. As long as if you ever played it, okay, Blade Ball. Blade Ball was pretty meh because some people had really hard challenges, and all they had to do was like play 5 rounds and parry the ball 30 times. Strongman Simulator, it's going down here. Because all you had to do is click, 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 and you're done. Natural Disaster Survival. It's gonna have to be a B tier. It is a classic, but there was only 3 clocks per map, and you had to play. If you didn't get them, it was like, oh, good luck. Hide and seek. It's gonna be D tier just because you had to win like 2 rounds, and that was it. F tier, no comment. Need more friends. This is gonna be an A tier just because you feel like the actual game itself is a little goofy, but it is really fun. Just because it is really fun, and it's just a goofy game. I don't know, it's just a goofy game. Hello Kitty Cafe or whatever, my Hello Kitty Cafe. Where did it go? Okay, it's gonna be D tier because you just had to get customers and that's it. Legends of Speed, same here with Strong. Yeah, I think these are just gonna all be F tier, and like these are just all Muscle Legends. They're all just gonna be F tier because they really just do nothing for them for the event. Maple Hospital. This is gonna have to be our third S tier, just because it was I think it's gonna have to be an A tier actually, because it bugged out a lot. You had to get a private server, but the quests were actually really fun. Greenville. Um, Greenville, I'm gonna have to give a C tier, just because you really did not know what to do. Um, Like, you really did not know what to do. Like, no, you had to solve a whole bunch of quests, like, alluding into what the game was, but if you've never played the game, you would not know what to do. So, possible. Arm Wrestle Simulator, down here. Ninja Legends, down here. It's all these click simulators. SpongeBob Simulator, basically just Pet Simulator X, or 99, whatever. Break-In, okay, so Break-In 2. Basically, you had to survive until the third round, but it is a fun game, so I'm going to put it in C tier. Piggy, S tier. Just because they added a whole 2 extra maps, and an entire like extra story. It's just gonna be S tier because they spent so much time on this. Pet Simulator 99. It's gonna have to be D. No, it's gonna have to be F tier just because you only had to get to level 20, and if you're already there, you're done. At one soccer game. It's gonna go with it's the same position of the footballs. You just play for like 2 matches and you're done. Sonic Speed Simulators. It's gonna be D tier just because there was like a close proximity button that you had to click whenever you, instead of just being able to run over them. So it's gonna have to be our D tier. Um, just that, and they really only add crystals. Um, Pretty sure this is the game. This is that one dungeon game that you go through dungeons. That one was really fun, but it was like kind of bland to play. So I'm gonna put it. Actually, no. Yeah, that's the one. Um, you just had to complete like 5 bosses and you're done. Um, Deadly Decisions. It's gonna be an S tier. They got the thing spot on. They made a whole extra map for it. And it was all questions about Roblox, his history, and it was just really good. Creatures of Savannah or whatever. It's gonna be a D tier just because you just had to do tasks that are normally in the game to get the thing. Dragon Simulator probably. I can't see, these texts are blurry. Um, it's gonna be C tier. It was fun to do. It was like you just had to do it around. Yeah, I think it's gonna be C tier. War Tycoon. Okay, so you guys know I love this game because I've posted like twice about it, but I'm trying to be unbiased about it. They really all they added was just 10 crates around the map. That's it. So at least they changed it. So I'm gonna put it in C tier, but it can't go any higher than that. Surprising. I'm not biased about it. The Mimic. So the thing about the Mimic, I'm going to put it in B tier because the thing about the Mimic is it's a terror game, but it's not any higher than B just because the rabbit or the creature or whatever, the monster, was most of the time stuck in a corner of the map, so everyone just got all the rewards and left the game, or it was locked onto one person every time, locked onto that one person. So it's just gonna be B tier. Mansion Tycoon, F tier. No, it's gonna be D tier because they had cool visuals at the end, but it was really just advance in my tycoon and you win. Survival, C tier because they added a whole I think like a new creature, but really just join in, you're done. Twilight Daycare, I'm pretty sure this one's called. F tier because you really just had no, it can't be F tier. D tier because you just had to do simple tasks in the name. I'm pretty sure this one is the one that's like really gory, but this one you basically just had to get like 150 points. It was like 2 points for a kill, like 1 point for an assist. Um, it was C because it was fun to play. I'm probably gonna be coming back to that game just to play it like on myself. Get chased by a head. It's gonna be F tier because all they just said was all they said was just, oh yeah, play our game when you're done. Warrior Cats, it's gonna be an A tier because they actually had a hunt in it. It was an actual egg hunt, and it was nice and simple, and they had a whole map for it. So it's just gonna be A tier. Driving, oh god, no, Driving Empire is this one. This one, I'm pretty sure we'll go with Drive World because they were the same thing. Driving, oh no, this one needs to be in D just because this one you had to go around the map and it was like took me like 40 minutes to just find them because the waypoint sucked in that game. Driving Empire was the one where you just went around and find eggs, and this one or wherever it went, Drive Road was the graveyard one. So this one, this one's bad. My Restaurant. I think that's My Restaurant. Could be My Restaurant too. 2. Did I already rate my mark? Alright, whatever. I'm pretty sure this is my restaurant. It's gonna be D tier. A lot of things are D tier. They were not as good as Club Roblox, Middle School Roleplay, Piggy, and Deadly Decisions. This is just down there because you had to just wait for customers to come in and you were done. It was like serve like 100 customers. Lumber Tycoon 2, fun game. It was a simple one, a little creepy, but I think it was fun to do. Arsenal. That is gonna be our fifth. It is gonna be our fifth S tier, just because the mission reminded me of. I don't know if you guys ever played this game. I Expect You to Die from on the VR. It was so fun to just play. So it was a very fun mission to play. It deserves to be on S tier. Metro Life. Uh, C tier. They added something new, but it was really tedious. I think I'm gonna move it to D tier. It was really tedious to do. Uh, Funky Friday. I don't know. It's gonna be C tier. They added new songs. I guess it was kind of fun. RB Battles is gonna be our 6F tier, just because you went back in time. You got to choose between rat battles or rap battles. The rap battles was like not Funky Friday or whatever. It was more of like a different style, and the rap battle was a PvP one, and it was very fun. Element Power Tycoon. Um, D tier. It was just farming game. It was just farming time. Um, Virtual Life City RP is gonna be the same place as It's gonna be D tier. They really didn't really add anything new for it. My Restaurant Tycoon 2, here's what I was going to. Restaurant Tycoon 2 is gonna be B tier. They added new stuff and you really had to walk over it, so it was new stuff. Dress to Impress. It's gonna be C. They did add new bunnies, but it was like if you got kicked or if you didn't get all 20 of them, it was just fine. So not anywhere but above C. Spray paint. It's gonna be C. The quest was fun. You had to like find these homeless persons spray paint cans. Military Tycoon is gonna have to be D tier, just because you had to go around and find 20 crates and they were all guarded. So if you never played the game before, you would be like dead. Um, Survive the Killer. It's gonna be D tier, just because if you don't have a friendly killer or you don't have a private server, um, you're just gonna die, and you have to get like the little coils, and you have to find them somewhere. A wolf or something else, I'm pretty sure it was called, um, is gonna be D tier because it was kind of annoying to get onto the egg. Card Crushers 2, they added an entire new map for it, so it's gonna be A. They had an entire new demolition map, like derby map. I think I mixed one up. Um, yeah, I think I mixed one up. Where are you? I want to move, Greenville, yes. Greenville needs to go higher, just because it was more fun. Um, this was not fun, because it was referencing random places on the map, and if you never played it before, you don't know how to do the riddle, so it's gonna be C. Doors is gonna be our 7th A tier. They added an entire negative 50 floors, so it was or 50 doors. It was super fun to complete. It was like a time trial, super fun to complete. Shindu, it's gonna be C tier. They added a new map, but it was kind of the eggs were so small. It was fun. It was fun though. Collect all pets. It's just farming their playtime. It's gonna be D. Um, how that one Snapchat game Live Together or whatever. It's gonna be B because you just took pictures of eggs, but it was actually pretty fun. War Machines was fun one to complete. It's A, but I think I'm gonna have to put the B because they really didn't add anything new. Death Ball they added a whole new boss. It was core blocks. It got straight on, so it's gonna be A. All Stars Tower Defense. They added nothing new, so it's gonna be D. And please donate as our final one. It's gonna be B because they add like a digging simulator and a puzzle simulator. So here's our final thing. Thanks for watching this 30-minute video. I see you guys didn't watch my last video a lot. Hopefully this video gets more views. I hope you guys were able to finish the hunt like I did. And I hope you guys have a good Easter if you celebrate it, or whatever you do. Have a good weekend. Like, subscribe, and just have a good rest of your day. Bye.